And welcome to another edition of Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, where there's always prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Just as Cesaro was catching a lot of momentum, having 5-star matches, and getting the crowd to support him with the Cesaro section signs, to Vince McMahon being dead set on finally wanting to push Cesaro to the moon, things were looking up for Cesaro, and then he came down with an injury at the worst time possible. The feeling that Cesaro was getting red hot, but as things happened, tragedy struck when Cesaro had no other choice but to seek help for the injury. There is speculation based off past history of the stop-and-go Cesaro pushes and Vince being hot and cold on if Cesaro should be pushed or not. It said that McMahon was going to finally push Cesaro. McMahon even became a supporter of him. And while there is worry that Cesaro will get pushed back to the end of the line, he'll get lost in the shuffle, the feeling is that Cesaro will pick up right where he left off with many top talent on the injury list. McMahon will take another look at Cesaro to see if he can build back that momentum to give him the push he very much deserves. As of this writing, there is no indication on when exactly Cesaro will return to action, but they could have a better understanding after his trip to Alabama. Originally, the time frame for a return was 4 to 6 months, but that is still to be determined based off his surgery. If all goes according to plan, Cesaro could be a #1 contender or main event ready by summer 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the latest partial source goes to PW Insider. Go check them out right now. Obviously, you know, Cesaro was one of those superstars that was just on the cusp of getting to that main event worthy, to, you know, finally being recognized, finally being noticed, finally not being regulated to a curtain jerker or a joke or having mediocre storylines to work with. Cesaro was definitely producing the kind of matches and the kind of animosity, the kind of athleticism. The only drawback is mic skills, but, you know, I'm sure that would have improved in time. The WWE had a plan for him. The WWE were setting Cesaro in motion, and one thing came to another, and maybe Cesaro will come back bigger and stronger than ever, and perhaps will be your next WWE World Heavyweight Champion in 2016, along with the returns of Seth Rollins and Randy Orton. Subscribe.